Hey, so a lot of you sent me messages asking me about the comment that I made on the tea tree oil scalp treatment that I mentioned briefly about 2 videos ago. So I just decided to make a video about it. Now, before I start talking about the oils and the benefits, I just wanted to briefly talk about how important it is to massage your scalp and promote healthy hair growth. And there's two main reasons. The first reason is as you are massaging your scalp, you are increasing blood flow and blood circulation. And what that does is it opens up the blood vessels, which allows the cells from your hair follicles to receive the nutrients that is needed for optimal and rapid hair growth. And the second reason is when you are massaging your scalp, you are in relaxation mode. And what that does is it triggers the feel-good chemicals in your body, which decreases the stress levels and the stress hormones that you may carry. And most of us know that stress plays a huge part when, in hair loss and lack of hair growth. So what you want to do, of course, is decrease that stress, of course, and massaging definitely triggers the type of hormone that we do need to promote, again, healthy hair growth. So those are two main reasons why you should be massaging your scalp on a regular basis. Now let's talk exfoliation. That is a very important part as well. And the same kind of skin that we have on our scalps is the same kind of skin that we have on our faces. And we cleanse our faces on a daily basis. But eventually, over time, we do develop dead skin cells, which we need to get rid of through exfoliation. And we need to do the same thing with our scalps. It's even worse on our scalps than it is with our faces. And what happens is the product buildup that we get from using our products, and we also get buildup from our own natural oils that we produce, as well as from the pollutants in the air. What it does is it sticks on and attaches to the dead patches that we will have on our scalps. And what does that do? It actually slows down hair growth and promotes premature hair loss. So you want to get rid of those dead patches and exfoliate your scalp. I even read somewhere, and it rings a bell, at least in my experience, that the scalp is the most neglected area when it comes to hair care. People are always worried about their ends. Oh my God, I got to worry about my ends and take care of my ends. But when it comes to the scalp, which is the very foundation of where the hair growth actually happens, it's a different story. I know when I would co-wash my hair, especially on a daily basis, I would just coat on the conditioner and detangle and rinse it out. I did absolutely nothing to my scalp. And I can only imagine the amount of buildup that I had from that. So, definitely want to exfoliate your scalp. I only felt like massaging the scalp was important when you were shampooing, and I think a lot of us feel that way, but it's something that we need to do more often. Now, when it comes to choosing an oil for your massage, it all depends on what hair ailment you're trying to treat, of course, which determines the oil you should use. So, I mentioned that I used the tea tree oil, and what I used was the Parnavu tea tree scalp oil. And I got this from Rite Aid for about $7, and it helps heal the scalp, it helps stop itching, and it helps stimulate growth. And it's not pure tea tree oil. It has some other oils involved, and it has sesame seed oil, canola oil, sweet almond oil, so there's other oils involved in this concoction here. And the benefits of tea tree oil is it has some really strong antibacterial properties. And that's a great thing when it comes to unclogging the follicles. And of course, that's what you want to do when you want to promote hair growth, of course, because the follicles are a very important factor of hair growth. And if they're clogged, your hair is going to grow rather slowly. So that's what the tea tree oil actually does. It gets all rid of that bacteria that you don't need, and it makes way for the follicles. But there are other oils out there that are more effective when it comes to stimulating hair growth. So there are 5 particular oils that are very effective when it comes to the hair growth process. And those 5 oils are the almond oil, the sesame oil, lavender oil, rosemary oil, and coconut oil. And this is aside from the tea tree oil, of course. And for instance, if you have brittle hair that is more prone to breakage and split ends, and you may want to use the almond oil and the sesame oil because these oils actually repair the hair, repair the damage. And they have those properties, those repairing and nourishing properties in them. Also, the lavender oil is good for that purpose as well because it does nourish the hair shaft as well as the skin. Now, if you have thinning hair, you can also use the lavender oil because the lavender oil does stimulate hair growth as well as it helps balance out our own oil production that we naturally have. So the lavender oil is fantastic for that. Also, and the last 2 oils that are left is the rosemary and the coconut. And the coconut oil slows down the natural hair shedding process. And the rosemary oil actually is amazing because what it does is it stimulates the hair follicles for new growth and slows down the natural shedding process at the same time. So that's very powerful because if you're slowing down the natural shedding process and you are stimulating new hair growth simultaneously, you're going to have thicker hair with rapid hair growth. So, I mean, all you got left to do is maintain this mane, but I mean, as far as the hair growth, you got it down packed when you're using these oils and you're massaging your scalp. I can only just imagine the difference in growth. So, when this actually runs out, I am definitely going to go out and buy some of these oils and just make up my own, custom-made concoction for my hair. I see why not. I don't see why not. Now, lastly, we're just going to talk about how to actually massage the scalp. Now, first, you want to take whatever oil that you're using. If it's in this kind of container, you can just sit it in a bowl of hot water for about 10 minutes to let the oil warm up. And the reason why you want to use warm oil is because the warm oil actually allows the blood vessels to expand even more. Now, after doing that, of course, you want to apply your oil to your scalp as much as you can. And after that, start massaging. And always massage from the front to the back. And you're going to start at the top of your forehead in a very slow circular motion. And you're going to work your way back to the nape of the neck. And then you're just going to go to the sides where the temples are and work your way back to the nape of the neck. Now, the second time around, you're just going to go a little bit faster. You're going to go in a faster circular motion, doing it the same exact way, from front to back. And the reason why you're going slow and then fast is because when you're massaging slow, that brings out the relaxation factor that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. And then, of course, when you're going a little bit faster, that brings in the whole circulation factor. So after that, you're just going to let the oil sit in your hair for about 30 minutes. And you want it to marinate and condition and nourish your scalp and your hair. So after that, of course, this is all being done before you're washing your hair. So it is a pre-poo treatment. And after that, you're just going to wash it out. And it's as simple as that. Now, when my hair is in its natural state, I usually wash my hair about 3 times a week. So that would mean that I would do my treatment about 3 times a week. And I guess it's all up to you and whatever fits in your hair regimen as far as how often you would like to do this treatment. But I would imagine that this definitely works. And I mean, with the oils and the massage mixed all together, it should work. I mean, it's very biological as to why it does. So I hope that this information was very helpful to you guys. And I will see you guys another time. Bye.